Hi everyone, thanks so much for stopping by. My name is Trishy, and for today's Yin Yoga class, we will be doing a nice detoxifying of our bodies. So come and take a comfortable seat. This can be cross-legged, kneeling, up on a block, on a chair, just any way that you can lift up tall through your spine and bring your shoulders onto the back body. Feel free to close your eyes. Ground down through all the parts of your body that are connected to the earth. And commit to take this class and yourself as self-healing and self-nurturing. Focus in on your breath, the cooling inhale and the warming exhale. Bring your palms together in front of your heart space. We'll open with a cleansing breath. Inhaling deeply through the nose and then exhaling through the mouth. If you're sitting on something, just move it off to the side and come and lay down all the way onto your back with knees bent, feet on the floor. Then bend into your right knee, either interlacing your fingers behind the back of the knee or on top of the shin. And you can keep your left leg bent, or you can just extend the heel down onto the mat. If your heel is not able to touch the ground, just keep your knee bent, foot flat on the floor. In Yin Yoga, we hold passive poses for minutes at a time, so that the stresses can go into the joints and connective tissues, thereby making them stronger. So you really want to respect your edge in Yin Yoga, and what that means is on a scale of intensity from 1 to 10, and 10 is where you feel pain and 1 is where you feel no sensation at all. You want to be around a 4 or 5. So it's very important to keep your awareness inside your body and your mind and your heart while meditating in each pose. Okay, so if your left leg was straight, bend it again. Shift your hips an inch or two over to the right and then re-extend the leg if that's what you're doing. And then we'll take our first twist. So bring your right knee over across your body onto the left side. And you can always place a block or a pillow or something under the right knee if you're feeling like you can't relax all your muscles. So this is a detoxifying class, and I just wanted to debunk a little bit of myth surrounding it. So when we compress and decompress the internal organs during Yin Yoga twists, This allows fresh blood and oxygen to refresh the area. Also, while we positively stress our tissues in Yin Yoga poses, this allows water to go from a gel-like state to a liquid state, thereby moving unwanted toxins to the surface for evacuation. So as you hold these twists today, just try to breathe into the lower belly and lower back. Slowly begin to lift your right knee back up center, bending through the left leg and just shifting your hips back into the midline. Just take a moment to feel the rush of sensation. Breathe. And then we'll do the sequence over on the other side. So bend deeply into your left knee, interlacing your fingers to hold the knee close to your chest. And then if you feel like you can, just extend the right leg, heel down to the floor. Try to relax everything that doesn't need to be working, even down into the right foot. Just let your leg take whatever natural shape. If your right leg was straight, just bring it back to the floor and then lift your hips and shift them over to the left an inch or two, and then bring your left knee all the way across your body to the other side, bringing your left arm out into a cactus or T shape. Then you can re-extend the right leg and maybe bring a block or a pillow underneath the left knee if you feel like you're unable to relax completely. Bring your left knee back up to center, then bend through both knees and just shift your hips back into the midline. Take a moment, ease into the sensation of your body. When you feel ready, just roll over to one side. Use your arms to come all the way up and take a seat with your legs out in front of you. It might help to have some props close by. And then bring the soles of your feet together, knees go wide apart. And you can choose whether or not you want your heels close into the pelvis or further away. That'll affect the sensation of the stress on your outer hips or inner thighs. And then bring your right palm behind you, lift up tall, and place your left knee on top of your left palm on top of your right knee. And then begin to twist your chest open and out towards the right. I like to place props, blocks underneath my knees, but this is optional. Either way, try to relax your spine and the spinal column as much as you can while in the twist, and breathe a natural breath into the lower belly. If you feel like breathing doesn't stay natural and calm, that means that you've gone a little bit too far. Try to get as comfortable as much as you can through your right fingertips and palm. Release the twist, bringing your head and shoulders back to the front of the mat. Maybe take a cleansing breath. And then we'll go to the other side. So bring your left palm behind your lower back. Sit up tall and bring your right palm to the outer edge of your left knee, twisting your chest and shoulders over to the left. And begin to unwind. Facing forward. Might feel good just to lengthen and stretch through the left fingertips. And then if you were using props, just move them to the side for now and extend both legs out in front of you. It might feel good just to bend and extend and flop the feet from side to side. Then from here, bend into your right knee and then cross the right foot to the outer edge of the left thigh with your right knee pointing up. Bring your right fingertips behind you and wrap your left arm around your right knee, twisting open again over to the right. So just a reminder to keep your spinal column and all the muscles in your belly as relaxed as you can. Unwind back to center. Uncross your legs and then just extend both legs out in front of you. Might feel good to make fists and extend the right fingertips or both. bend through your left knee and cross your left foot to the outer side of your right thigh. Bring your left fingertips behind you as you wrap the right arm around your left knee. Lift up tall and then twist, slowly and gently open to the left. Release back to center, extending both legs. And again, it might feel good just to open and close your fingers, just to stretch through. We're going to take one more seated twist. So come and face the long edge of your mat, extending your legs out and to the sides so that your feet are somewhat in line with the top corners of each mat. Relax through the feet, and if you feel like you're rolling back a bit, you can always sit up on a block or a folded pillow or a blanket, and then twist. So you're going to bring your right fingertips behind you and your left palm to the outside edge of the right thigh. Gently twisting open to the right, relaxing all the muscles that don't need to be working, relaxing your jaw and your shoulders. Release the twist, coming back to center. Might feel good to roll through your right wrist or extend the fingers. Bring your left fingertips behind you, right palm to the outer edge of the left thigh, and gently twist open to the left. begin to unwind slowly back to center, making any movements that feel spontaneous and organic into that left hand. You might want to bring your palms to the outer edges of your legs just to bring them back in. And have your props. You're going to need 2 blocks. So the first block is going to go on its second height lengthways to the long edge of your mat. And then the other block will go lengthways to the short edge of your mat on the second height. And this is subjective, so you can place the blocks whatever feels good, but the first block will go in between the shoulder blades when you lower down onto your back, and the second block is designed to go behind the head. I like to use my meditation pillow, so if you have one or a bolster at home, you can use that instead of the first block. So we've done a lot to compress the internal organs, so this supported fish is designed to decompress the area so that you can get fresh blood flow and oxygen. If you use an eye pillow, you can go ahead and place it gently over your eyes, and then feel free to do whatever feels good with your legs. I'm just going to extend mine down onto the floor, and then you can have your palms wherever feels relaxing, and then just settle in, snuggle, nestle yourself, just relax everything. Feel free to raise your arms overhead. I like to place my palms on top of another block. You can clasp onto the wrist or opposite elbows for more of an opening into the chest and shoulder girdle. But just be sure if you're doing this that you're able to maintain a natural breath and that there's no tingling into your arms or palms. If your arms were being held overhead, just slowly bring them back down along your sides. Then bend through your knees, rolling over to one side, and just move your props off your mat. Then you can lie back down with your knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Bring your arms into a cactus or T shape, and then just shift your hips an inch or two over to the right before dropping both knees over to the left. And you can always feel free to hook the outer side of your left foot to the outer side of your right knee. If not, just keep both feet exactly as they were with your knees bent. Release, bringing both knees back up to center, shifting your hips into the midline. Just take a moment. Let your feet come wide, then shift your hips an inch or two over to the left before dropping both knees over to the right. And again, you can stay exactly where you are, or you can hook the outer edge of your right heel to the outer edge of your left knee. And if you're doing this, you can always feel free to use props, but you should be able to relax all the muscles and breathe naturally while staying still. If your legs were hooked, just unhook them and then bring both knees back up, shifting your hips back to center. Bring your arms down along your sides and do any little movements that just feel spontaneous before extending both legs out onto the mat for our final relaxation pose. You can tuck your shoulder blades onto the back body. Just completely relax and surrender your body. Begin to bring some life into your fingertips, stretching, pointing through your toes, maybe reaching your arms overhead, elongating and taking a really big stretch. Then you can roll over to one side, using your arm to support your head like a pillow in fetal position, and just take a moment. Allow yourself to feel vulnerable and safe at the same time. Then press through your arms and come and take a comfortable seat. Just doing a scan of your full being. How does your body, mind, and heart feel now as opposed to when you first stepped onto your mat today? Then bring your palms together in front of your heart space in prayer position. Let's close with a cleansing breath, inhaling deeply through the nose and then exhaling through the mouth. Thank you so much for practicing Yin Yoga today. If you enjoyed this class, please subscribe to my channel. It really does help support these free classes, and I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you so much. Namaste.